the Casper show.
Yeah.
You get on Glammy, it was Glammy events, right?
Yeah.
The time you were in SA.
How was that show?
Well, that's the best concert I've ever been to in Gweru.
Yo.
On God.
Could I get my jungle people that again there?
No, Jungle Fever 1, like
yeah.
No, that was the pinnacle. Yeah. No, that was the pinnacle because like it was all local. Papa Snare International Act, and then I think the main acts were like Kiki Bedes na Kruger.
Those are the days he was also on that stuff.
But yeah, so yeah, Jungle Fever was dope, but this was so dope. In my opinion, everything had changed. But then Chagandi Bwande, when stories started coming out, that's when I realized we really need an entertainment board in Gweru. But it's going to be difficult to have something like that because it seems as if people in Gweru are too pompous, like the promoters, they feel themselves too much to work with other promoters at the same time and give room for others to do their own thing. Because after the show, there was an incident in my bottle. People were throwing bottles on the stage because the artists were taking long to come. Order, the thing we always talk about, order my shows. But then at the same time, the people from Grammy events are like, we sensed sabotage from other promoters and stuff. So if we're still having that, this was a big show with an international act, and he's bigger than all the international acts Gweru so far.
Yeah.
And then you try to sabotage it.
And like let's bring the whole town.
Exactly, the whole town was supposed to be together because, dude, this show was super dope. But I still want like Gweru people to come together, especially like my promoters and stuff, and maybe one way to like a board or something, whereby they give each other time.
There's too much ego.
No,
there's too much ego.
You can't be saying too much ego when you keep on giving us like mediocre shows. We just go there because we no longer have anywhere else to go.
So
hoping. But when you go like Tunana Harare, Bulawayo, and then you go to these events, and then you jump outside, you go to like Zambia, you go Mozambique, you go South Africa, you see these other dope events, you're like, we have the potential to do this.
But I think for me, there's a big immaturity. More than ego. There's a big immaturity, pride, unnecessary pride.
Yeah, like someone says, Gweru is full of teenagers, 40 and 50-year-old teenagers, and they still act the same. And I think that's the thing, it's out to cool.
Yeah, and then same thing. It's less. UK,
I hate that. Like I don't know. Even people will be like, "I could be sister. I could shut the fuck up.
But it's just that there's that immaturity that.
Oh, rain.
What is that?
Yeah, but you're saying.
Wow.
I know. Rain is just coming from out of the blue.
We need it though. Anyway, what I'm saying is, like what you're saying, Guti. Well, you're right in saying that you need a board of one Wagat and it. I think you need a consensus as well. No, guys, round table yati garepa. DJ ningi, boss ningi. Takunza ubena boy. Ende ujigira.
For now, what is keep up? Plus, we have like, you can be saying